Hello friends, welcome to my channel AMIE online classes. Today we will discuss a numerical that has been asked in summer 2009 and the question number is 7B. Let's read the question. A cylindrical shell 90 centimeter long, 15 centimeter internal diameter having thickness of metal 8 mm is fitted with fluid at atmospheric pressure. If an additional 20 centimeter cube of fluid is pumped into the cylinder, find the pressure exerted by the fluid on the cylinder and hoof stress induced. Take E is equal to 200 gigapascal and Poisson's ratio 0.3. So what are the data are given in this question are so let's solve this question. So a cylindrical shell 90 centimeter long. So L is given, that is 90 centimeter. So 90 into 10 is equal to 900 mm. Correct? And 15 centimeter internal diameter. Dia is given, that is 15 centimeter. So 15 into 10 is equal to 1500 mm. Correct? Now dia is also given, thickness is 8 mm. T is equal to 8 mm. Correct? Now fitted with fluid. If an additional 20 centimeter cube of fluid is pumped into the cylinder, so this will be the change in volume. When you will pump this much quantity into the cylinder, then there will be change in the volume. So delta V, that is change in volume, will be how much? 20 centimeter cube. So 20 into 10 to the power, this is converted into mm, 10 to the power 10 mm to the power 3. So 20 into 1000 is equal, this is mm cube, 20,000 mm cube. Correct? And E is given, is how much? E is equal to 200 gigapascal. So 200 into 10 to the power 9 into 10 to the power minus 6 Newton per mm square. 200 into 10 to the power 3 Newton per mm square. And Poisson's ratio mu or 1 by m is equal to 0.3. That is also given in the question. Now let's move to solve the question. So here delta V is given, so we have to calculate. What we have to calculate? Delta V is given means we have to calculate the epsilon V, that is volumetric strain, because the volumetric strain is equal to twice of circumferential strain plus longitudinal strain. We know that volumetric strain epsilon V is equal to twice of epsilon C plus epsilon L. Suppose this is equation number 1. Now we have to calculate these values, epsilon C and epsilon L. We know that epsilon C is equal to how much? That is sigma C by E minus mu, that is Poisson's ratio, into sigma L by E, correct? So we have to calculate sigma C. So what is the value of sigma C? First we have to calculate sigma C. So sigma C is equal to, you know that sigma C is equal to PD by 2T. So P into diameter is given, that is 150 by 2 into thickness, that is 8 mm. 75 to the 150, 75 P by 8. If we divide 75 by 8 is equal to 9.375 P. So we obtain the value of sigma C. Now sigma L, that is PD by 4T. P into D is 150 by 4 into thickness is 8. 2 to the 4, 75 to the 150. So if we divide this value, then we will get 75 divided by 16 is equal to 4. So sigma L is equal to 4.6875 P, correct? Now let's calculate epsilon C, that is epsilon C is equal to 1 by E into delta C is given, that is 9.375 P minus 0.3 into 4.6875 P, correct? So sigma C, P is common, so P by E into 9.375 minus 0.3 into 4.6875. So value will be 1. That is 1.4. 1.4, correct? 1.40625. Now sigma C is equal to P by E into, we have to subtract minus 9.375 is equal to 7. If we calculate this expression, then we will get 7.9685, correct? So we obtained the value of sigma C. Now let's calculate. No, this is epsilon C, this is not sigma C, sorry, epsilon C, this is epsilon C. Got the value of epsilon C. Now epsilon L is equal to how much? that is sigma L by E minus mu, that is Poisson's ratio, into sigma C by E. Correct. So this will be 1 by E into, now value of sigma L longitudinal stress, that is 4.6875 P minus 0.3 into sigma C is how much, that is 9.375 P. Correct. Now P is common, this is epsilon L is equal to P by E into, let's subtract this value, that is 4.6875 minus 0.3 into 9.375, that will be 1.875. If we calculate this expression, then we will get how much, that is 1.875. So this much equal to 1.875 P by E. Correct. Now we know that from the equation number 1, that is epsilon V is equal to twice of epsilon C plus epsilon L, and 2 into epsilon C, that is 7.96875 into P by E plus how much, 1.875 into P by E. Correct. Now we know that del V, that is volumetric strain, is change in volume by original volume, is equal to 2 into 7.96875 plus 1.875. So P by E is common. Correct. Now delta V is equal to 2 into 7.96875 plus 1.875 into P by E sorry, into V. So let's calculate, and this change in volume is given, that is 20,000 mm³. So let's calculate this value. So we will get 2 into 7.96875 plus 1.875 is equal to 17.8125. So value of this expression is 17.8125 into P by E into V. Correct. Now we can rearrange. P is equal to how much, that is 20,000 into E divided by 17.8125 V. Correct. Now P is equal to how much, that is 20,000, E is equal to, E is given, that is 200 into 10 to the power cube Newton per mm square. Correct. by 17.8125, and the volume of the cylinder, that is pi by 4 d square L. Let's put the value of d and L. 20,000 into 200 into 10 to the power 3 by 17.8125. This 4 will go off, into pi. D is given, that is 150, and L is also given, that is 900. Am I right or not? L is given, the value of L is 900. Let's put the value of L, that is 900. Now P is equal to, let's calculate the value of entire expression, that is 20,000 sorry, into 200 into 10 to the power 3 into 4 by 17.8125 into pi into 150 of square into 900. That value is 14 point. So we got the value of P, that is 14.12, correct, Newton per mm square. So we got the value of, so one part is solved, that is pressure exerted by the fluid on the cylinder. So this is the pressure exerted by the fluid on the cylinder is P is equal to 14.12 Newton per mm square. So one part is solved. Now second part is hoop stress. Hoop stress induced. So hoop stress induced is, we know that sigma c is equal to Pd by 2T. So P is already calculated, 14.12, and D is 150 by how much, that is 2, and thickness is 8. So if we calculate this expression, then we will have hoop stress, that 14.12 into 150 by 2 into 8 is equal to how much, that is 132.375. 132.375 Newton per mm square. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching my video. If you like my videos, then please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon, so that you will get direct notification of new videos whenever I upload on YouTube. And if you have any comment, if you ask any doubt, then please comment, so that I can let you know your doubt. Thank you very much.